Hey, it's Haymaker, and somebody asked for how to play Ponified, and so I figured to make a video. It's a little easier. Third fret capo. When I mention the chord forms and I say play a G, it's like that or whatever. This is a G chord form, but you know, being capoed up, it's actually a B flat. But I'm not going to call it a B flat. I'm just going to call it a G, right? So now you know where I'm coming from on that one. The first chord is a G, and it is the third fret on the B string. I am not playing the high E at all. It's the third fret on the low E, and that low E finger here is also muting the A string. So the low E, the D, and I'm playing the B string and the G string together. Doing a hammer-on the A string from open to second fret. Hammer-on. And then I'm doing this C add 9, which is basically the third fret here. The D string muted. Open G. B, third fret. 3-note chord, that's it. And then I'm resolving it to a regular C by releasing this and just playing the open G and the first fret B. Hammer on, C add 9, and then releasing down to here. I'm only playing 2 notes there, the B and the G. I'll play it once again a little slow. And then we have a section here with an A minor 7th, which is an open A, second fret on the D, open G, first fret on the B, not playing the high E at all. But now what I'm doing is a little hammer-on-y, pull-off-y kind of thing here. All on the B string, but I'm doing it while I'm playing the chord. And then there's a little 2-note, which is just the D string and the G string, the regular A minor 7th chord, just fretted, to this D, which is an open D, second fret G, third fret B. And I'm resolving it to a D7 by releasing this note here on the third fret of the B down to the first fret of the B, but keeping this note here. So and then right, A minor 7th, and then we have the Solar Glory part. Solar Glory part is a regular C chord. A third fret, D second fret, open G, first fret B, but also playing, so it's I'm playing the third fret here, second fret here, and then playing these 2 notes together, open G and B, and then I'm doing a hammer-on here on the second fret. It should bathe me. Here's that D chord again. But one thing I like to do with this D chord here, rather than just play these 3 notes, I hammer on. So I'm actually playing open D, open G, third fret B, but very quickly hammering it onto the second fret of the G string. hammer on the D. In her soul. Back to G for glory, glory. Again with the 3rd fret here. Hammer on. C chord. Should roll. Hammer on. My D. Again hammering on. Demon menagerie. Back to the G. But here I do something different. Instead of doing the hammer on here, Demon menagerie. Oh, come on, come back. Okay. Demon menagerie. G. And then same notes everywhere else, but I'm bringing this down to an F here. Oh, oh. C. Hammer on. It's like I'm living in a... There's that D with the hammer on again. A different... Now this goes to an E minor chord. Open E, 2nd fret, open, open, open. I am playing 2 strings with 1 finger here because that's how I fret an E minor. Story. And I'm still doing a hammer on here on that A fret. Story. And then back to a C. Take with the hammer on. Take my life. D with the hammer on. So I can learn to be. Back to G. Hammer on. C add 9. C. G. Hammer on. C add 9. C. And the middle part with the guitar solo is an F major 7th chord. I'm not playing the low E, I'm not playing the A at all. I'm playing the D on the 3rd fret, the D on the 3rd fret, the G on the 2nd fret, the B on the 1st fret, and open E. But one thing about it is, at first I'm not fretting the B on the 1st fret. It's really just the other 2 notes here, and these 2 notes, the E and the B, are open. But just for a second I'm hammering it on. And then to a C major 7th, which is just A string on the 3rd fret, D string on the 2nd fret. The next 3, the G, the B, and the E are all open. So that's a C major 7th. F major 7th, but remember, hammering on. I am taking my pinky and I'm playing the 3rd fret on the B. 3rd fret, then back to 1st fret, back to a C major 7th. So it's C major 7th, F major 7th, hammer on. Pinky, back, C major. Now this is an E minor 7th, so open E, 2nd fret A, 2nd fret D, open G. I'm playing the 3rd fret on the B, and open E, high E. And here is a A7 suspended 4th, open E. Excuse me, no E. Open A, 2nd fret on the D, open G, 3rd fret on the B, open A. And all I'm doing is I'm taking this B note here on the this B string 3rd fret. Wait for this to go back into focus. Come on, you can do it. And I'm bringing it down to the 2nd fret. So I'm going from open 2, open 3, open to open 2, open 2, open. To a G, to a C with that hammer on, to that D with the hammer on, to the G. which is the ending, which is like, you know, take my life so I can learn to be, as it's wrapping up to the very end. So instead of going to the normal progressions, take my, that's a C, life, so that's a D with that hammer on, so I can learn to be, that's another E minor, and again with the A dominant 7 suspended fourth to A dominant 7th. Take my life so I can learn to be, so I can learn to be, E minor, excuse me, then A dominant suspended fourth, A dominant. Take my life so I can learn to be, E minor, A dominant suspended fourth, A dominant. Take my life so I can learn to be. Now here we go back to the G, but we're playing G, D string, G, back to the D string, and we're playing the B and the G together, back to the D string, and then I'm going to finally play this high, third fret, excuse me, on the high E. High E to get that note, and that's the end. I hope this helped you to learn how to play it. Sometimes it's easier to see. It's really a lot of the same chord forms, with little hammer-on and pull-off things that I like to do that I've learned from people that sound unique to me, and or at least, you know, something I like to do makes it an interesting sound. Once you get the hang of the hammer-ons and the chords, it's pretty easy. Hope this helped. Take care.